Good Thursday morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Day 4 as we travel down the Ephesians 6 road and we look at Paul's explanation of this armor of God. Today we're going to look at the shield of faith that Paul speaks about in Ephesians 6 verse 16. Let's take a look at what he says. Verse 16, Ephesians 6, in addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. This shield was what Paul was speaking of was this large Roman shield that didn't just protect one certain part of the body, but it was massive. It protected the whole body. And they would use this shield to protect themselves from the fiery arrows that were being thrown at them, being shot at them, from swords, from anything that they could, that the enemy that they were battling was throwing towards them. So what does that say about us putting on this shield of faith to face Satan's temptations? To push away doubt, to push away fear, to push away anxiety. It says that we have to take up this shield of faith, not only just to cover our hearts, but to cover our minds and the rest of our body. To help us to understand that God is with us through these journeys. And if you look at Hebrews chapter 11, it's the chapter of all the men and women of faith that Abraham by faith believed. Moses by faith believed. So many men and women are in that chapter, and I encourage you to go read Hebrews chapter 11. Let's look at what chapter 11 of Hebrews verse 1 says. Now, faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance what we do not see. By faith, we pick up this shield to protect ourselves from the enemy, because in the end, he is out to steal our minds, steal our joy, and steal our peace. But as we put on this faith of shield, or the shield of faith, we're going into battle equipped with what we need. And it's understanding and trusting in God's promises. It's going, hey, Chad, what you're facing right now is no different than what you faced 10 or 15 years ago. And if you just travel that road and look at where the Lord's brought you and how he's brought you through the wilderness, parted the seas for you, and done so many things for you, that shield of faith is what protects you. Now, I talked to you about my own journey because that's how I look at faith. There's things that I've been through over the past 3 or 4 years that really tempted my faith or tested my faith and really pushed me into corners. But I had to go back to God's promises, just like Abraham did, just like Moses did, and go, you know what? He brought me through this. Why would he let me sit in this for the rest of my life? Why would my faithful Father allow me to fight this alone? He won't, and he will not for you either. So I encourage you today to pick up that shield of faith. Look at what God's brought you through and understand that he's with you. He's there for you. God's word and promises are our defense against Satan. Let your faith be built on God's word. Let that shield of faith be built on God's promises. And know that as you go into battle and you're putting on your armor every single day, pick up that shield of faith and fight the enemy. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5.